Welcome back to the Smith residence. Last time we put in the utility line for the underground electric and the water. This time we're going to put in some sewer lines. All this area out here hasn't been disturbed yet. Not going to go in bushwhack, but what we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're going to create some points. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit our hamburger menu. We're going to go to project setup, change project. To the utility lines, septic line. I'll just leave it as septic. How about that? Alright, we're going to hit finish. We won't have a design. Once again, we have that PDF in the background. As I said in the last video, you could do all of this beforehand. It's just nice sometimes to break it up and have everything organized on its own area. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right up to this hamburger menu. We're going to go to Kogo, create points and arcs. We're going to hit this question mark one more time so you can kind of see it. We're going to just do a free pick a point. We have line work on here, but it's not selectable line work. So I know that the sewer outlet is right here. We got to give them something to dig to. Going to dig a big trench. We're going to free tap that point right there. That's going to be our outlet coming out of our house for a sewer. So we're going to hit finish. We're going to call that point 1. We're going to call it invert in. We're going to enter in the elevation. I think I said 99 point, let's go back one screen to make sure. 9962, so hit that. 99.62. Hit accept. It's going to create that point there. We're going to come down to where our septic tank's supposed to go. We're going to pinch to zoom in. We're going to adjust that point. There we go. We're going to see our invert in. 98. And accept. I think I'm actually going to change this one up here. I'm going to actually say invert out. Just call it that. Save that point. Come back out of there. Invert coming out of the septic. Once again, whoop. Just hit the back button. It's okay to miss hit points. You just hit the back button. So there's our invert out of the septic tank at 97.7. 97.7. Hit accept. Creates that point. Pinch out. Alright, it's going to hit our D box at 96.7. Boom. I said 96.7. Invert in. So now we've got our lines in. Next step, we're just going to simply come in here. Kogo, review and edit data. I'm just going to create another break line. We're in a 4-inch SDR tank. Didn't like that before. It's kind of a long-winded line name. That's okay. We're going to go 4-inch SDR to D box. So now he's got his septic runs that we can dig to. Next step is we'll draw in the tank. Actually gonna create a new work order for that so the lines don't overdo it. So we're gonna hit our hamburger menu, project setup, change project. And we're gonna call this tank. Call it septic tank, no design needed. And this tank, I have the spec sheet on it. It's just a 5x8 tank. So I'm not sure how it's drawn on here, so I'm going to come into here. I'm going to go to my Kogo, create points and arcs. We're going to just free pick a point to start. Accept. One. Just go to tank. For right now, I'm going to ignore the elevation. There we go. I'm going to look at these contours right here. It looks like our finished grade contour is 100 right next to it, so I'm going to press and hold on that one more time. I'm going to edit that data. I'm going to give it an elevation of 100. I know it's a 5x8 tank, so I'm just going to hit that. Eight. Now we have our tank in there. Do the same thing. Come to Kogo. Just connect these dots real quick. And now we have our finished grade for our tank. We want to make an overdig for that, just like the house. Hamburger, Kogo, create points and arcs, create an offset line, touch our line, and next, let's see, overdig, and we'll just 4 feet, seems excessive, do 2 feet, won't do a vertical, hit accept. What we're going to do is we're just going to go to our hamburger, data management, surfaces design, say top tank, accept. Now when they go to do this, same thing, they can just take that top of the tank, they can offset it, what they need to offset it, and they're going to get bottom of stone. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to tackle that mound system.